Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap now to Young. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist. A good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Young. Buying some time right. And this is another incompletion. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
When you're inside, this, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Get set.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam here. Racing down the left side. And he's out of bounds, but what great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
On 3rd down, Purdy. So now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Moody knocks it through, and that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set, hut. 10, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. This gets forward to around the 29. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Let's go. Set, hut.
Running the throw here on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set, ready. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender has it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Or do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Ready. Set.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on third and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Play action now. Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Henderson on second down. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Purdy on third and 1. Kittle makes the catch. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Find an inside give to Henderson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
With the pistol, Henderson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's fourth down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Looking to throw, Young. Pass brought in by Tanneroa McMillan. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Running back, motioning right. Young on the play action. Forced out to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Point after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Clear call on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Watch out!
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Lofts it deep right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. But not against this defense. Not on that one.
to the air. Third and long. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Flush out out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Henderson here from the gun. Broke through the tackle. And the run continues. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry of comers. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to go right through you.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's Purdy to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Get set, get set. Run around, up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Martin making that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Set. 10 black. Hut.
On second down, it's Hubbard again. Still has room inside the 15. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlaying the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Outside.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that point. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the Panthers facing second and 5.
Ready.
From the 34. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Down. You. Yellow. 50. Green. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Third and 2. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Thrown by Chris Godwin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The give now to Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
The Panthers' 42-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw on third down. Completed over the middle. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'm a high five me a traffic light. I blink
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Henderson gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming in at halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going play action. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Down. Cut.
Trying again, following the sack. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Ready up.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Ready. Set.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on. Set. Set. Cut.
Play action now. Young. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Lenore. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2.
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And this defense defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He fields it cleanly. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. He breaks the tackle. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Shotgun snap, now Young. He lofts it deep left. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's the Amenor. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
It's Henderson on the give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Get set, get set.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Brings up third and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. And the gun is Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
Counterplay, Hubbard. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack or feel an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and then go finish that runner.
33. Ready?
Off the play fake. It's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kid, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
He's brought down before the return gets far. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
Playing good for it. Looks like about 6. 2nd down coming. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Get set.
Shotgun handed off to Henderson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Get set. Up.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready,
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 45, right. Cut.
Young looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Red, yellow, 22. Smash.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one out the windows.
He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Get set.
This is Henderson. 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 12 in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young on the play action. Hit it out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense is just being relentless.
It is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move him forward.
Finds him on the crossing route. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps himself upright. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Red, 38, drill green. Green jack. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
White. Yellow. 22. Cut.
Third and long for him here. The left side, Sanders has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we 10 cycles.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow.
He'll throw it. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout.
46-yard line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Back to throw. Chased down to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
10 black. Set, cut.
Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Claw 33. Yellow. Set.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee. So the 49ers earn a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.